Greetings guys and gals, this is XIJABERWLKIX bringing you the best in esports. Today we have StarCraft 2, the CSL. This is going to be CSU versus the University of Waterloo. Set 1, XIJABERWLKIX, aka me as the Purple Protoss, on Lost Temple. I was thinking Shadow Temple because that's a new map set, but it's not, and we already have BM by my man, CombatEX, who's going to be spawning as the Teal Protoss at the 1 o'clock position. This is going to be a PvP matchup, and there's a little bit of hype behind this match. That probe just going to make a pylon and start its scouting route, but you guys will see how much of a BMer CombatEX actually is. He said that he didn't even read any of the stuff that I put on Moltrap's SC2 vid with him versus HD, but he is BM times 500, and I don't want to start a flame war, so don't say anything about how you're gonna, like, I don't want you to comment on his channel or anything and be like, you're such a BMer, blah 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 blah. This is gonna be it. I just want to show you this game because it is just absolutely ridiculous. So here we have CombatEX bringing his probe to my base. You see that it's gonna just see that the gateway was put down at 14 food, I believe. So a 13 rather, sorry about that, 13 gateway going down for me. And pretty soon you're gonna see something that he's, oh yeah, more BM by CombatEX. Surprising. Nobody's really surprised by that. And if you guys could see the spectator chat, the University of Waterloo was just BMing times a million, apparently, from what the people observing were seeing, and putting down 3 pylons. Oh man, he's definitely going to go for a cannon rush. As we do see, he has the forage right there, and this is the point that killed me. If I was able to kill that probe right there, he has to cancel all three of those pylons, but if I was able to kill that probe, he would have not been able to do this. Oh, ooh, that's so terrible. The forge is up, and you guys know what's coming next. Here comes an attempt at surround, pulling probes off, trying to make them mine again. There goes another pylon in my base. Oh my gosh, what is this? Cancels the pylon, almost gets him yet again. Such low health, but at this point in the game, he's bringing another probe over to do, you guys know what. There's the cannons and the gateway. And oh, cheese, Mr. Cheese, CombatEX bringing on more cheese and more cheese. And to be honest, I'm not really bitter about losing this match because cheese is part of the game. I mean, except this is not okay. This is not really okay there. But cheese is part of the game. Everyone loses to cheese, and really, it's your fault. If you lose to cheese, you should be able to defend cheese. Unfortunately, here I come, pulling probes off the line. The cannons now morphing in. I knew I couldn't do anything about the cannons on the high ground. I am able to pick off one of the cannons. One of them is able to stay alive, though, and there's no way I'm coming back from this at all. Zealots in the middle line, just trying to do some defense. Probes coming off the line as well to help, and here comes the Nexus in base. Oh my gosh, that's just how much he's freaking owning me. And that's my fault. That's just my fault. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, really. It looks like I tried to put a pylon down. Or no, he puts a pylon down to just aid. So if on the off chance I was able to kill this, then he would be able to power with these two cannons with this pylon as well. And he's telling me to leave all this BM stuff. The Nexus is still going up in my base, another cannon going up as well. And you know what? I was like, I have enough minerals to leave. I'm just gonna go make a Nexus somewhere else. Probes dying, the Zealots almost getting picked off, but nothing really dies from that retreat there. So I'm gonna be able to get out of my base really well. He has to cancel that Nexus actually, or else he's gonna be so far behind. But now he is building a little bit in his base, and I'm going to go expand somewhere, trying to kill that probe so it doesn't know exactly where I'm going to. I wish that there was not destructible rocks here, or else I definitely would have taken the gold and possibly been able to come back in this game. But half of my probes going towards the 9 o'clock base, half of them going down here, and I decided, you know, he's probably just going to cannon me again, so it'd be better if I took the natural expansion of one of these bases. And so now I'm building the Nexus, but pretty much, unless he really messes up, this is going to be over. I mean, I'm just really kind of mad. And see, I was thinking about going into his mineral line and trying to, you know, kill off his probes and even things up a little bit, but he was smart and built a cannon in there. I was only able to get off one probe kill, unfortunately. The probes are going to be able to go back and mine, and he's going to be able to take care of this fairly easily. Probably should have put those Zealots over there a little bit earlier, and I would have been able to do a lot of damage, actually. because right now he canceled that gateway. He has no unit producing structures, simply cannons. And he's kind of low on resources a little bit. He is putting up a gateway, and he's going to start building units, getting his core up as well. But pretty soon my Nexus is going to be down. I am supply blocked, am in the red at this moment in time, and unfortunately I'm almost positive I'm going to lose this, but here's my go-to play of it, killing that probe, kind of trapping it in there, but that's pretty much the only killing I'm going to do. And after this, actually right at this moment probably, the coordinator for CSU is like, you know what, he needs to stop BMing, because if he BMs anymore, we're going to, because technically you're not supposed to type at all. During the matches, the only thing you're supposed to type is either P for pause or GG. And he's just going off, and you're not supposed to do that. But I mean, we were gonna let it slide. It's not even a big deal. He was gonna beat me anyways. But that just shows you what kind of guy CombatEX is, I guess, his character, and everyone pretty much knew that. But to all you guys who were getting mad at me for getting mad at CombatEX for being such a BM player, well, I mean, here's the example of him not really kidding, I guess, and. I mean, I don't know if he's kidding, but he's just not a really respectable player, not someone you would want on your clan or anything, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Not going to disrespect anymore. But that's pretty much it. Trying to come back in this game because I really wanted to win. I really wanted to kind of represent CSU, but unfortunately it's just really not going to be enough. Trying to get up the forge, and there's the apology after our coordinator. If you could see all the spectator stuff, I sincerely apologize. But yeah, our coordinator was like, you know what, he needs to stop BMing, or else we're going to get the admins in here and do some stuff like that. The cannons morphing in, trying to get some cannons for defense, because cannons are really, really strong in StarCraft 2. But, you know, unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to do it. He's going to 4-gate and get that warp gate technology done, so he's going to be able to warp in right here, or, well, I guess right there would be the only way. Stalker coming in, trying to do a little bit of micro. He needs to get out of there as a cannon. Is morphing in, gets one shot on him, but this my economy just not really enough to where I could put up a good defense. I do have 300 minerals, trying to get up more cannons also, as well as my assimilators morphing in, trying to get gas and warp gate technology. But and the reason I got warp gate is like, why would you get warp gate? Because I still have these two gateways right here. If I got warp gate, then I'd be able to warp stuff in right here, getting up a third gateway as well as a gas. But honestly, I think if I would have got a few more cannons, I would have been able to possibly defend this first attack, but definitely not when he reinforces with more units. Here come just a ton of stalkers. There are 2 cannons in the mix. Might be able to defend this, but there's just way too many stalkers. You can see just how quickly cannons do damage, though. Very, very nice. Good micro by CombatEX. I mean, he is a top 200 player, so obviously he's going to have very, very good micro. Sorry for that. The mouse just kind of got away from me a little bit, and he's going to kill off this pylon, trying to put a pylon in the back here with cannons to reinforce, pulling probes off the line to try to do some defense, doing everything I can. But he just outclassed me, outplayed me with his cheese, and that's pretty much going to be game. Just waiting now for the inevitable GG, because there's no way I'm coming back from this. This pylon is going to repower some of this stuff, but it doesn't even repower the forge or the cybernetics core. I mean, it's really unfortunate that the game went this way. I wish we could have played a bit of a longer game. And another Nexus coming out for CombatEX just for more BM stuff. I'm surprised he didn't dance any of his units. Not that I know. I don't really know. I've seen Marines dance and I've seen Zerglings dance. I don't know if he can dance any of the Protoss units. I'm assuming that Zealots might dance. I think I've seen Templar dance. But that's pretty much going to be it. And I'm just staying in the game long enough. There's the GG. And that's going to be it, guys. So that's my game versus CombatEX. Put any comments you want. I'm kind of wondering what you guys think about this game, just from all the BM and stuff. But since 2 and 3 are already out, and this is going to be the last game on my channel, remember that for you Brood War guys, there is Jaedong versus Roro, 2 videos before this, and I'll have Brood War stuff coming out tomorrow. Lates.